Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for joining today's training. We're excited to begin our product training series on the Veranda Resorts portfolio. All right, so today we'll start with Veranda Grand Baie in Mauritius, and I'm really looking forward to, taking you through this journey. And I believe it will equip you with the knowledge and confidence needed to sell the product effectively. Now, each veranda reflects local charm, sharing a relaxed, adult-only or family-style spirit. All right, so we offer 5 boutique veranda resorts where you can experience Mauritius in a truly unique way. Now, explore our intimate hotels set in peaceful seaside villages with beautiful lagoon views. And also, each property reflects local charm and a warm, relaxed, family style atmosphere. Now, our aim is also to welcome you into our culture and to help you create lasting memories. So as you can see on this little, map right on top of the screen, it says Veranda Grand Baie. So that's situated north of the island. And then you get Veranda Pointe Beach, which is slightly beneath, and then Veranda Tamarin. Right, then we've got Veranda Pool and Virginie, which is on the opposite coast. And then that's on the east coast, northeast. Then you get Veranda Palma on the east, and then slightly then beneath that, it's the airport. But yeah, we've got the Veranda Pointe Beach, and which is then obviously your northwest, and then Veranda Tamarin being on the west coast. Okay, so up next, I'll take you through a short little video tour of Veranda Grand Baie in Mauritius. I'm giving you a quick visual overview of the resort so you can get a feel for the property before we go into the details. All right. So the reasons to visit Veranda Grand Baie. So it has got such a great location, right? And it's right in the heart of the action, but still gives you that relaxed tropical escape feeling. And it's also recently been refurbed, so it's fresh and modern, but still keeps that authentic Mauritian charm. And it's perfect for clients who want to be close to restaurants, shops, and nightlife, but still enjoy the beach and the calm of a boutique style resort. And it's honestly one of those places that ticks all the boxes. It's got great value, beautiful setting, and also an easy choice for couples or even solo travelers. Now, close to the vibrant nightlife, it's situated and it's buzzing shops, and it's also got a lively atmosphere of Grand Baie. Now, this hotel offers the perfect balance of energetic island living and, giving you that relaxed beachfront comfort. Okay, so this slide showcases the different room categories and also their configurations that's supported by, the images, just to give you a clear visual understanding of each option. So there you can see we've got the comfort pool view, we've got the comfort garden, and also the privilege rooms as well. So the comfort garden, they are 30 square meters. Maximum occupancy will be two adults, three children, or three teens maximum, and then a baby. Then the configuration, there will be one king size bed or one twin bed plus a one drawer bed. And then we've got kids or teens in own room. They've got a minimum of two and a maximum of three. And then the baby cot will then be upon request basis. All right. So pretty much the same applies with all the other room categories, except they are, a tad bigger. So comfort family, you're looking at about 36 square meters. And then also the same, kind of setup but with the kids and the teens, they've got, their own room, and it's a maximum of four that it can accommodate. And then with the comfort pool views, those you're looking at 31.5 square meters, right? There they've also got two adults, a child, and a teen, and then a baby as well. And also the very same applies here, also with the one king size bed, one twin bed, and a drawer bed. Then the privilege rooms, those ones, the configuration will then be it's a king size bed and one extra bed, right? So, and then also they've got, for the kids and the teens, they've got their own room, minimum two and a maximum of three. And with all these categories there, it is upon request basis as far as the baby cot are concerned. Right, so very nice interior inside as well, very nice and earthly, but looks very refreshed. Right, so the wheelchair accessible rooms. Now, guests with limited mobility. Now, Veranda Grand Baie is a hotel that it can, obviously it adapts to people with limited mobility. Now, some of our rooms have been positioned on the ground floor to facilitate accessibility, and the furniture in the rooms, has also been specially chosen to convey a sense of quality and well-being, and also comfort with orthopedic mattresses to improve the quality of sleep as well for the clients, and also ergonomic seats. Now, the minimum size of the rooms is 20 square meters to allow a person in a wheelchair to move around without difficulty. And the walk-in showers are also spacious and also have adequate lighting as well. Now, the common areas of the hotel are also wheelchair accessible. Right, so the apartments, we've got 8 units, and each of them are 44 square meters in size. Maximum capacity will be two adults, two kids, or one teen, shorter than 170 centimeters, right? And then a baby. Then we've got the bedding configuration, which is one king size bed and one sofa bed, and also a baby cot will then obviously be available upon request basis. Now, the description will then be it's a nice modern apartment featuring a king size bed. It's got a sofa bed, a kitchen, and a bathroom. And it's also ideal for independent travelers, with the option of a curated grocery pack for added convenience. And complementary facilities in these rooms, it's fully fully air conditioned, and then it's got a high-speed internet access, daily housekeeping services. It's got tea, coffee, and water that's replenished daily, and also they've got laundry service at an additional fee. Right, so at Grand Bar, you also find a vibrant mix of local flavors, culture, and experiences as well. That's including a variety of dining venues, fitness and leisure activities, and also a scenic bar overlooking the bay. Now, the resort also offers easy access to nearby apartments, and it's also within walking distance of Grand Bai's shops, restaurants, and nightlife. That's just a nice description of the Feast for Senses. Really get that nice island feel when you sit outside there on the beach. Right, then we've got the restaurants and the bars. So we've got two restaurants and two bars at the hotel. Now, this one you'll see, the first one will then be the Le Feu Comptoir, which is the buffet restaurant, and it's included in half board option, right? So that's, as you can see there, it says interactive buffet with international specialities. It's got a Mauritian corner with your local dishes, and also changing themed dinners and sharing tables. Right, then they've got the other one, which will then be the Lazy Lobster. That's a beach restaurant. That one is at an additional cost, right? So then we've got it's got the a la carte seafood menu. It's got a fresh catch of the day, and then the stunning lagoon views. Then we've got the main bar, which is the La Veranda. So that one has got it's a laid back ambiance, and it's a signature cocktails and premium rums. And it's also it's got a wide selection of drinks. Then we've got the La Crique, which is the beach bar. And that one's it is located at the bay with an infinity pool view, right? So that's the pool that they've also been renovated as well. So that's a nice long infinity pool that they've got there. Then, they can even relax in the lounges, on the swing seats. And also they've got homemade rum, cocktails, and light bites. Then we've got the packages, right? The meal plan packages. The first one will then be, well, let's start with a half board package. So as you can see there, it says packages that include your breakfast and your dinner at the main restaurant. Now it also includes a 900 rupees credit per person per day. That's for dinner at the Lazy Lobster restaurant. And then also, but it is also, remembered, it is also weather permitted. And it's also applicable on ordering 2 plates per person, excluding your seafood platters. Then they've got the dinners that's included for guests staying in the privileged rooms. Then we've got South and East Coast. Those, if they're staying on that side, South and East Coast are not included in the full board package. So they will be charged locally. And that's obviously for the verandas that's situated on that side. Then we've got the unused credits. Remember that those ones cannot be accumulated. Right, then we've got the all included package. So that one, you've got your daily breakfast, which is from 7 to 10, and that's at the main restaurant. Then we've got the daily lunch, and that's at Le Feu Comptoir, which will then be opening from noon until 7 o'clock. From noon up until 3. And then we've got the daily dinner, which is then from 7 until 10 o'clock. That's a buffet restaurant, and that's at the main restaurant. Then we've got, and then that one as well, you've got a 900 rupees credit that's per person per day. That's for dinner at the Lazy Lobster, as I mentioned. And then, yes, then we've got the afternoon tea, coffees, and pancakes. And then also it has got your daily Mauritian delicacies as well. That's from 3 o'clock until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, then the snacking options, that's at the street food kiosks. That's from noon until 3. And then we've got the soft drinks, juices, mineral water, local beers, cocktails, your local spirits and house wines by the glass. That will then be 11 o'clock until 11 o'clock in the evening. So that's available at the bar. And then also they've got a picnic box that's also available for guests leaving the resort for the day. But also remember that they need to book that 24 hours before at the reception counter. counter. And then also they've got the tea, coffee facilities and the mini bar that's including the soft drinks and local juices, water and local beers only. That gets replenished once a day. All right. So then with the transfers, right, the Interhotel shuttle, it is a complimentary service within the all-inclusive package at the sister hotels, and that's without any supplements. So that is applicable at Veranda Pointe Beach, Veranda Paul and Virginie, Veranda Palmer Beach, and then Veranda Tamarin. Now, the transport will then be at the client's cost. So guests, need to just be informed at the Veranda Grand Baie front office, or obviously the guest experience team 24 hours prior, but it is again subject to hotel occupancy level. Then we've got the leisure activities and sport. Right, so the ones that's free of charge will then be your swimming pool, your kayaking, pedal boats, stand-up paddle, snorkeling, glass bottom boats, bocce ball, fitness room, and the traditional games being your carom and your dominoes. And then we've got the ones with the supplement will then be your will obviously be if people want to go and rent bicycles, they can do so. There's scuba diving, fishing, kite surfing, seaplane experiences as well, and then also your traditional pirogue excursions. Again, also with your catamaran cruises, and then also the golf at Heritage Golf Club. So these ones are with a supplement. All right, so then we've got a nice little kaleidoscope of sun, sea, and culture. So I've added that in just to give you guys that nice, like a taste of what Veranda Grand Baie has got to offer, or basically all the verandas, right? So it's a nice. They've got sun-kissed beaches, and they've even got that thrilling water adventures as well that they can do scuba diving, windsurfing, etc. They've got retail therapy. So basically, this highlights a nice, rich blend of sea and cultural experiences. And then again, as I mentioned, including your historical features, yeah, and then also nice, vibrant nightlife, culinary delights, and also island escapades. Okay, so the eclectic blend of local influences. There we've got the water sports that they can enjoy a variety of exciting water sports. They've got island excursions, they've got local markets. So all these ones they can then experience there at the verandas, and they can go through to the local markets to go and explore. They are at Grand Gorb, which is obviously it's nearby the villas offering that fresh produce, handmade crafts, and also authentic local delicacies. Okay, then the experience, the mosaic local scenery. So these ones, they've, obviously got the local market that they can explore. They can go to Trua Beach and Montchoisi Beach. So they can visit nearby beaches that's renowned for their white sand and crystal clear waters. And then they've got the botanical gardens, which is really nice. They can take a trip to the to the botanical garden in Pamplemousse, and yeah, they can, which is obviously home to a wide variety of exotic plants and trees. Then we've got the catamaran cruises, so they can experience the beauty of the Indian Ocean there whilst they go on those very nice cruises, right? So that obviously then may include your snorkeling, your barbecue lunches, and then maybe some, bit of dolphin watching as well. Then we've got the oh goodness, the cultural tours. They can discover the local culture by visiting historical landmarks such as the Apravasi Ghat. That's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, or then the Chateau de la Bourdonnais. Right, then we've got the rich tapestry of local blend. So they've got, again, the water sports, the local excursions, the boat trips, catamaran cruises, and then a bit of shopping that they can do. And then we've got the Explorer program, right? So that's honestly such a great initiative. It's designed to give guests a deeper, more meaningful connection to Mauritius. And instead of just staying at the resort, guests get to experience the real island, the culture, the people, the food, even local traditions, and it's about getting out, exploring, and seeing the island beyond the beaches. And the best part is it's all done in an authentic and respectful way, which makes it really special. So the Explorer program, what it entails, it's got your land activities. They can go to the Tamarin Falls and Black River Gorges through guided hiking experiences. They can even enjoy a hiking excursion to Le Morne Brabant. And then the sea activities will then be the experience that they can experience kayaking with dolphins. They can participate in a southern catamaran cruise and boathouse activities. And then they can go and experience the cultural experiences. So they can go to, they can go to the world of seashells and chaparral, seven colors of earth. And also it's one ticket entrance per guest per stay. That's when they, staying at the verandas. Then they can even enjoy authentic local cuisine in Chaparral. And they can even explore the Belombre nature reserve, and it's showcasing biodiversity, nature, and cultural heritage. And the Heritage Museum will then, so that will also be, it says they're free entrance, but they need to just book at reception. So that's excluding the transfers. So they need to just book the transfers at the reception. Right. Now, the kids and teens area. So at Grand Bar, they've got the leisure playground that's for kids and teenagers under parental supervision. And then they've got a daily sport and leisure activity program. They've got a kids pool. The depth will then be under 60 centimeters. That's for kids 4 to 12. And then they've got a teens pool. The depth there is 1.2 meters, and the teens will then be from 13 years and up. All right, now all facilities are located at the leisure kiosk. And then the family babysitting services, those are available at a supplement and also upon reservation. And then the kids and the teens kiosk, they do have your daily activity programs as well that can keep them entertained. Then we've got the seven colors, the wellness experience, and these offer your healing and scented signature treatments that's inspired by ancient wellness techniques. They've got a unique spa that identifies, or identifies, and also your architectural designs at each property. Right. And then it's basically 100% local source products, and the ingredients that's also been, put into these products. And it's also expertly prepared by your trained therapists that will then be doing your treatments for you. Okay, so the weddings, they've got different packages. So Simply Classic, it's your Simply Classic, which is your complimentary, package. Then the Island Romance and Ultimate Bliss will then be at a charge. And also the additional added options, well, added on if they would like to be, adding on to their package, they can do so. Of course, at an additional charge. Then they've got a photographer, they've got a videographer, there's drone footage, and also some extra flowers, etc. So that's also a very nice, beautiful setting that they do there for the guests at the Veranda resorts. Absolutely beautiful. All right, now the experience is what they can experience as well there. So they've also got a sugar cane trail. So there they visit the shack. And then they've also got the history of the sugar industry in Mauritius, where they also go and explain to the guests how everything, gets sourced, etc. And then they've also got the fresh sugarcane juice that the guests can experience throughout the day. Then indulge in Mauritian sweet treats at tea time. So these are the nicest treats that they've got there, which is your tarte banane, and then they've got a Napolitain, which is a nice little biscuit. And then they've also got gateau cocoa, which is also fantastic. Then they've also got, oh, and then also the guests can also participate in a rum tasting and masterclass. So, and that's also including creating your own cocktail. The Mauritian beach barbecue right now, they can spend some quality time with loved ones while enjoying the sunset and a refreshing rum around a bonfire. They can enjoy the Mauritian style barbecue dinner on the beach. They can watch the sunset in a relaxed beachfront setting, experience a lively parade with the team, including your tea punch, which is your authentic rum cocktail, and some local snacks. And they can enjoy live local music and dance performances around the bonfire. And they can even indulge in a barbecue dinner served on the beach. Now, the Mauritian Day, normally what happens at the verandas is they've got, so the food, they've got a Mauritian buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they've got music, which is your Mauritian songs playing as background. They've got local cuisine, which they can discover the star products of the day, benefits, the recipes, and also how to cook them. And they've got the local games, which they then obviously will then play on that day. And then they've got the Creole culture, where they can even learn about the language as well, also the clothing style. And then they've got Sega shows. They've got, your tea bazaar, which is, I mean, they can discover some local artisan shops and some products over there as well. Okay, now La Pirogue, which is a small tradition boat used by fishermen, and it's styled around the Veranda Pier. So there you can see for Veranda Grand Bar, they've got a unique travel experience, including the taxi, which is quite an experience that they need to, experience there at the hotel. And then they can maybe do a bit of snorkeling, some barbecue lunch, and some sunset apéros. Then we've got sustainability, which, I mean, look, what I really like about the Veranda resorts in Mauritius is that they're not just about beautiful stays. They're actually doing their part when it comes to sustainability. So they support your local communities. They are trying to reduce waste and focus on using your local ingredients wherever possible. And it also feels good to know that, when we send clients there, they're supporting a resort that gives back and looks after the environment. And it's not just a holiday. For me, it's a meaningful experience, right? So Veranda Resorts in Mauritius are committed to sustainability through their Now for Tomorrow program, right? Focusing on your protecting, having to protect the environment and also supporting your local communities. Now, they promote, eco-friendly tourism by reducing single-use plastics, conserving your marine life through partnerships like your reef conservation, and also supporting initiatives such as your food waste reduction. And then also the resorts also work very closely with local artisans and your community projects, helping to create meaningful social and economic impact while preserving Mauritius's natural beauty for, future generations. And that is us done for today. Should you need anything, please don't hesitate to phone us. We are here to assist you. And thank you so much for joining us for today's training session. And we're looking forward to next week's one, where it will then be Veranda Pointe Beach. Thank you so much and have a great day.